G'day guys, welcome to another episode of Sandytrackx Fishing. So just a quick little episode, just playing around with some propellers. So just seeing if it's going to make a difference getting up on plane and top speed and all that kind of thing. So stay tuned. I've got a 3 prop on and I'm going to change to a 4 prop. Old mate at the shop reckons it makes a massive difference getting up on plane. That's what I'm looking at, just to get up on plane a little bit easier. I'm trying to go a cheaper option rather than replacing my outboard. I've been looking at a 40 horsepower rather than a 25. I love this motor, and the top end speed I get 46 kilometers an hour out of it, which I'm happy with. I think it's more than fast enough for a little fishing tinny. Yeah, just getting up on plane. When I'm by myself it's pretty good, but if I've got a mate up front it starts to struggle. So I'm just going to play around with the prop and yeah, see how we go. I do have like a aftermarket hydrofoil that's plated on the back of the motor, and it is a little bit bent up, so that also won't help the getting up in the plane. So I might play around with that as well and see how we go. So I'll put up screenshots of, I'm just going to do 2 runs. I've got 3 props with me, so I might do three runs, kilometre each, just to see what the top speed is, how fast it takes me to get to a kilometre, and yeah, we'll just see overall how it feels on the water, see if it feels like it's getting up on plane a lot quicker, and we'll just see how we go. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy the episode. Something a bit different, just playing around. The weather's not very good at all. I was supposed to go fishing this morning but ended up sleeping in, so I thought I'd come and do this and might get out in the water in the morning. So anyway guys, let's get into it. I'll have a first run of just the first run's going to be my standard prop that I'm using. Going to do couple of runs and see top speed, and also yeah, how fast I can get a kilometre on the water. So anyway guys, let's get into it. Alright guys, you won't be able to see that app on my phone, but this is run 1, my standard prop, motor trimmed all the way down. So I'm going to hit the start button. I've just got it on just idling. I'm going to do 1 kilometre, check out the top speed and see how fast a kilometre takes me to get to. Unfortunately I probably won't be able to time how fast it gets up on plane with the new prop, but that's just, I'll be able to feel it. So unfortunately you guys won't be able to feel it obviously, but you just have to take my word for it. Alright, so we'll click this button and we'll see how the first prop goes. Going to do the same stretch of water, probably going to go into the wind, probably should go against it, so I get maybe an extra little bit of K's out of it, but that's alright. Boat ramp's back up there, so anyway, let's see. Alright, let's go. First run, standard prop, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright guys, so you probably can't really see that, but top speed was 46 kilometers per hour. It doesn't say it on there. I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, top speed was 46 k's, which I knew I always get top speed out of. 1 kilometer took me 1 minute and 25 seconds. So I'm going to do one more run in standard prop. I'm going to do about half of the motor trimmed up and see if that makes a difference. And then we'll go to the boat ramp, chuck on the new prop and see how we go. Alright guys, so that was second run, standard prop with the motor half trimmed up for getting up on plane. The difference was 1 second. So not really any difference at all. Still the same top speed, 46 kilometers an hour. Yeah, alright, we'll go back to the boat ramp, change over to this 4 prop here. I got 2 props with me. He recommends this one, so this is a 14p. So that's what I've got on at the moment, but this has got 4 prop instead of 3. And my 3's been hit a few rocks, so we've actually grinded quite a bit off. So we'll chuck this guy on, and I've also got in a box, I think it's 11.5p. So we don't think that's going to work out very well. He reckons it's going to over rev the boat. So, but if I'm happy with this guy, I'll probably just purchase this and, well, obviously a new one, and yeah, I probably won't even bother putting the 11p on, because yeah, I don't see how that's, no sorry, 9.5p, standard's 11p. Anyway, we'll get to the boat ramp and make the change and see if it makes a difference. Alright, I'll whack this new guy on, see if it makes a difference. Alright, whole prop's off. I don't think there's a washer in there. He said there might be a washer in there, but definitely does not look like there's one in there. So that's it there. That's it. It stays in there. That's that washer there. Cool. Oh, let's try a 4-banger. Well, it's just a bit cleaner than that one anyway, so anyway. Alright guys, so this is the new prop. Motor trimmed all the way down. Yeah, we'll hit it. I just had to go on, it feels like I've lost a bit of top speed, so felt a lot slower to be honest. So we'll see what the top speed is and also how long it takes us to get to 1 kilometre on the water. So the record is 1 minute and 24 seconds. Alright, we'll click adjust into idle. Alright, we'll hit it. 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, that was very interesting. So we've lost 2 kilometres in the top end speed, so 44 kilometres, and also it was 3 seconds slower to get to the kilometre on the water. Very interesting. So getting on plane, because I had the motor trimmed all the way down, don't really know how it felt to be honest. It felt like it cut into the water a lot more, so didn't actually feel like it got up and plane much faster. So what I'll do now is I'll do a run with the motor half trimmed up and see if that makes a difference. But so far the old 4 prop's not looking great, mate. Alright guys, so this is run number 2 with the new prop with the motor half trimmed up. So we'll see if this is any better. Oh wow, check out that one. 26. So that run we actually got up to 45 kilometers an hour. So 46 is the most I can get out of this boat. So it's only 1 kilometer less. And the speed to get to a kilometer is 126. So quicker than the last run, but still 2 seconds off my original prop. And getting up on plane, honestly, didn't really seem to be much difference. I think my old prop is getting up on plane a bit better than this thing, so I'm going to give it one more run back to the boat ramp. I do have another prop there. I wasn't going to test it, but I think I might, just to see what it's like. I mean, I'm on the water, I might as well do it now. Hey, I think it's still a 4 prop, but it's smaller, I believe, so he thinks it might rev a bit more, so we'll see how that goes. My motor does sound like it's revving a little bit more with this 4 prop too, so yeah. Unfortunately my GPS / fish finder that I have on here doesn't have engine spec, so I actually don't know how many revs I'm actually using, so which is unfortunate, but just by the sound of it, the 4 prop does sound like it's working the engine a little bit more, so which is probably not what you want, I suppose, if you want that top end power. But because I'm getting less top end speed, the motor's working harder to get there, so I think that extra blade on the prop is cutting into the water a lot and overworking the engine. So, but that's just me, that's just my observations on the water. I'm no tech expert, but a little bit disappointed in the 4 prop. The way he talked it up at the shop, I thought it was going to be a lot better. So might have to stick to the original prop and just stick to the boat the way it is for a little while and still be on the fence about a 40 horsepower. Anyway, we'll give this a run back and make my mind up if I want a 4 prop or just stay with the one I've got. Alright guys, so I've got another prop here to try out. So I wasn't actually going to try this prop out. I was so confident in the way this guy talked up the 4 prop that I would chuck it on and be sold, but I was actually pretty disappointed in it, to be honest. I found the top end to be slower, It was longer to get to 1 kilometre on the water, and I don't believe it got up on the plane any quicker. If not, even maybe it got up a little bit slower, to be honest with you. Maybe less water on the water drag on the actual propeller. Maybe that's obviously better results. So anyway, this is a brand newie, this guy. So I don't want to chip this. So they're really nice at the shop. Basically, he just said, yeah, bring your boat, come down, try them out. As long as you don't mark them, don't hit anything with them. Yeah, I don't have to pay for anything. So, which is really, really generous. You don't really see that generosity in this world very often now. I remember back in the day when you can go to Bunnings or a hardware shop and you could, you know, take in what you need and fix up bolts, and you know, like now it's like you got to pay for everything. If it doesn't fit, you got to take it back with a receipt, and so still to be able to find this generosity and helpfulness is very good. Anyway, we'll get this prop on. So this one is a bit smaller, so this is a 9.5, so 9.5p, and my other ones are an 11p, so this is a little bit smaller. So we'll see how she goes. It might be okay. Old mate reckons it could possibly make my engine rev too hard. So I found with the last 4 prop, my engine sounded like it was working a little bit harder than the 3 props. So, but maybe the smaller blades with the 4, maybe this could be the key. So anyway, we'll chuck it on and give it a run. So she's shining new, that one. Alright guys, so this is going to be the first run with the 9.5p prop. So I will trim the motor all the way down and give it a run. So I just gave it a bit of a run to get to this spot. It actually hits the rev limiter, only just, and you can't really hear it, but you can feel it in the motor. It's just starting to just hit the rev limiter. So I'm going to have to back down the top end speed just because you don't want to be hitting that the rev limiter in your boat. So I'll get it up on plane, and yeah, we'll see what the top end speed is and how fast we even get there. So it's obviously going to be a lot slower because I can't top it out. So anyway, we'll see how we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, we'll see the results of that. That was definitely a lot slower than anything else, that's for sure. Getting up on plane, it seems like it's still dragging a lot of water, so it didn't seem like she was any faster to get up on plane. Top speed was only 42 kilometers, so this a 9.5p really struggled. They ended up being 4 seconds slower from my top speed, and to get to the 1 kilometer mark it took 1 minute and 30 seconds, 6 seconds slower. So it's slower to get up on plane, holds more water on the propellers, so it's slower, lose the top end speed, and also it's longer to get to A to B on the water. So anyway guys, that's the conclusion video done. So the original propeller that I actually have on the boat is the best one. So it's a 3-pot prop, 11p, so that's just, I don't know if that's a standard one or it's just whatever came with the boat. So yeah, really disappointed, to be honest. Old mate talked up the 4 prop. He reckons the water drag on the extra propeller will give you, yeah, more water drag, so you get up onto plane quicker, which I found it did the opposite, to be honest. I felt like it drags more water, so it's just as slow, if not even slower than my original prop. So but you know, when I'm on the boat by myself, I'm pretty happy with performance. Gets up on plane pretty good. Top speed 46, I think it's pretty good for a little tinny, and I think that's as fast as you need to go anyway. Like, it's a fishing boat, it's not a power boat, you know. It's just when I have Dave or another mate in the boat, it really struggles to get up on planes. So you know, I've been looking at getting a new motor. It's still on the cards. I don't know if I'm going to do that yet or not. It's almost a $9,000 investment fitted to the boat, which is quite expensive, but you know, I do love my boat. It's set up the way I want it to be, and to have a brand new motor when I finally do some traveling around Australia, I think that'd be a really good thing to have. So but I do love my motor. It's been awesome. I've had it for five years now, and it's never missed a beat. Yeah, it performs pretty damn good, to be honest. I guess it's like anything, we're always searching for that little bit more, aren't we? Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the episode, something a bit different. Hopefully get out for a bit of a fish in the morning, see how we go. So I might have to go back to the boat shop and maybe buy a roller or something so I don't feel so bad of dropping off 2 propellers saying, oh thanks anyway. But yeah, super nice dudes if you're in Lismore or if you need any advice or anything. They're very knowledgeable guys, Lismore Outboards. That's it guys. Anyway, I'll see you guys hopefully fishing very soon. Alright guys, take care. Take care? Take care. Jesus. Anyway, I've got to learn to speak. See you guys. Yo.